Welcome to SF Commercial Property Conversations with Bruce Bean, where Bay Area investments meet expert insights. Get ready to unlock the strategies of commercial real estate success.
Okay, so today we have Bobby Rai with us, which, Bobby, you have a very interesting background in that you do both residential, commercial, and you do solar on top of that. So you've got a great combination of things going today. So it's great to have you on the show. If you wouldn't mind just giving a little history of how you got to where you are, we would love to hear it.
Sure. I graduated from Cal Poly Pomona in 1996, and I did some internship with my uncle, who was heavily involved with real estate and construction at the time. So once I got the full ropes of it, I kind of just learned and leaned towards him to embrace and see what I can absorb from him and his knowledge. And then one thing led to another, and then the next thing you know, I'm doing it full time. I ended up starting with real estate, residential real estate first, and then slowly but gradually, as the years came in or went, I kind of got into the commercial realm of it. But it all came in by the people I knew. So I never said no to anybody. I just took it upon myself to learn and absorb on my own and let my clients know that I don't know it all, but I'm here to learn and absorb. And if you can give me the opportunity, I would love to work with them. And that's how it all began at that point moving forward. And then we got into flips, started flipping for our clients and then ourselves. And then that led to us finding the right crew to help us fix our homes, like, remodel or renovate. And then that led to our clients asking us, oh, do you know anybody who can actually remodel our kitchen or redo our backyard or whatever it may be? And we had already had the crew already set up from our pre-existing flips. And then we converted them into more luxury renovations. So instead of doing simple and quick and easy flips with, lower end material, I should say, we ended up going in the luxury market. So that became that. And we got into solar because the same instance, one of our clients was asking for solar. I happen to know some of the contacts based on my database, or a Rolodex, if you want to call it a business. And then he ended up teaching me the ropes of how to get into solar. And when he gave me my first commission check, I was like, why am I not doing this? Why didn't I do this before? So once I got that, then I kind of learned and grasped from him for 4 or 5 years. And then I decided, you know what, this company is making all this money and profit. And basically, yes, we're making a little bit and it's better than nothing, but why not do it on our own? So we already had the crew, again, from our remodel and renovation company. So we had electricians on site as well. So we thought, okay, why don't we partner up with these guys and see if they can be our full-time, electricians or installers, if you want to call it. And, they said, yeah, we would love that. So we kind of started from there, and now we're like on four different crews now. So, yeah. So I guess one thing leads to another based on what comes to you, if you want to call it. So I was blessed to have a good database of friends because I've been pretty much brought up here in California and I'm a local guy. So I think based on my family's connections and my friends' connections and people from school and college and so on, I think it just helped me develop my own business. And sometimes I realize and I wake up and I say, you know what? I don't know how I'm doing this. It just happens. I'm not, people are like, how much do you spend on marketing? And I'm like, well, I really don't, to be honest with you. I have a good referral business. I think once you treat people right, I usually give referral fees to people who do refer me business, whether they ask for it or not, because I feel like that's my marketing money, if I want to call it, so when they get incentivized, even though they don't need it, it's a good appreciation to give. And then they feel like, okay, you know what? I want to give this person even more now.
Yeah,
so that's yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, referrals are just so critical to a business and to building a business and keeping a business, because you you want to keep the people happy that you are working for at the moment, and that's the way you get referrals in the future. So
Yeah, and still to this day, this is how I run. I mean, I do 3 different businesses, but I'm now more delegating than actually selling because they already trust me based on my experiences that I've done through in the past with other friends and family members. So I'm
so
kind of
you
yeah.
so you're not sort of the typical real estate person that's making 50 to 250 calls a day to find leads.
You know, the funny thing is, I've never done it in my life. It just happened to be when I got in the industry, a lot of my colleagues at the time were just about to get married or already just newly married and looking for the first house. And I just happened to be already a licensed agent, and it just kind of rolled from there, you know? And then, that just trickled. And then next thing you know, something else. And then it's a great wave, I guess.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So did you at some point go out and get a contractor's license?
Yes. My uncle actually had a contractor license back in the heyday when I first started in 1998 with him. Or sorry, 96, or right after graduated. But he showed me the ropes. At that time, it was just too much going on for me. I just wanted to focus on one thing, and that was real estate. So as you get older and more mature and you get more experience, you kind of teach yourself that, you know what, now is a good time. Now I'm more experienced. I can relate to other people. I can talk to people comfortably. I can sell them, not only just sell them, but give them good advice. You almost feel like a doctor of real estate or doctor of renovation and remodel and solar, because you just educate yourself more based on experience, right? So I think that's what gained me more confidence, and people have more confidence in me, even though I'm not the one who's actually installing it, but it's my crew, but it's my company at the end of the day, so they feel comfortable using me. And I'm not saying that I don't need to advertise. Obviously, advertising is a great thing, but I do a lot of social media like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. But things that really don't cost me too much, right? It doesn't, or anything at some point, depending on what I have. If I have a listing, I may do a Facebook ad, for example,
Right.
But I'm not spending thousands of dollars in marketing unless I have referrals who I'm paying out after I make the commission. Then I'll do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, but that's really money well spent to pay referrals.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And when I pay it, it's either a gift or something, so
Yeah.
it's, something that's rewarding that I would think that they would want or need.
Absolutely. So do you have to get any kind of special license to be a solar contractor?
Yes, you do. I have a home improvement license by the state of California. That's all you really need. And then obviously you need a general contractor's license for the installation because you're utilizing your electricians on site. So you need that as well. So I have a partner that has the GC on the solar end of it. So we kind of just partnered up on that, and he partners up with me on the renovation and remodel side of it.
Oh, cool. So you kind of have to have two different licenses to make that work.
Yeah, and you don't want to emphasize your license on too many different things because that's may get you in trouble. So It's better to just use your own license and what you're good at and what you're secured for, and then kind of just work it out angle.
Right.
It's kind of like somebody doing commercial real estate that has no idea of commercial real estate, but they have a real estate license, right?
Oh,
You might as well go with someone who emphasizes more on commercial just to gain just so because these are big transactions.
Yeah, no, it's always amazes me that the state of California doesn't have a commercial real estate license, because the residential license or the standard license doesn't really cover commercial very much at all.
Yes.
And so anyway, makes me a little crazy. So what can you do?
But
at any rate, what type of commercial work do you do?
So we do mainly warehouse, hotels, stuff like that. I mean, pretty much anything and everything under the sun of commercial, and same goes with residential. Because when you get so much years of experience, you kind of cross paths of different different areas of expertise, right? So I'd never say no to anything.
Have you ever done any commercial solar installations?
I have. We're actually working on a commercial in San Luis Obispo. We're doing 3 hotels right now as we speak. One in San Simeon, one in San Luis Obispo, and one in Pismo Beach.
Are you doing parking lot solar, or are you doing a rooftop?
No, rooftop, because they want to utilize their parking spots just for their guests.
Yeah.
So we're trying to maximize the solar panels and efficiency on the roof, whereas people don't really care or see the roof, so they don't care. They don't want any visibility on the parking lot unless it's a parking structure or, kind of like a school parking lot where you see solar panels on the thing. That it makes sense.
Yeah. No, that sounds like a great project.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Got business coming in.
Yeah.
You upload it, we'll bring it in, set it.
I was like, sorry about that.
That's all right. We can cut
I
that
have a
out.
delivery that came in, but they told me between 2 and 5, and I didn't expect them to come this soon. So I apologize for that.
No worries. Not a problem. Well, so Bobby, where would people get a hold of you?
They can reach me at my phone number at area code 909-437-4587, or my email is Bobby Rai Group, which is spelled BOBBYRAI group @gmail.com.
Perfect. Well, it's been fun talking to you, and I'm looking forward to maybe having you come up here and work on my solar.
That would be great. I never, like I said, I never say no.
You're the man. Yeah,
you.
even though we're miles apart, you're still saying yes. So that's fantastic.
Yes. Yes. A pleasure talking to you and meeting you.
That's a wrap on today's journey through the SF commercial real estate scene. Ready to share your story? Visit sfcommercialconversations.com/guest. Your insights could lead the next conversation.